I hope you're doing well. Let me share this out. Let me see. Am I live? Let me share this out over here. How you doing? This is Brene Frenoy. Come on in. It's almost 6 o'clock. Hello to my replay viewers. I hope that you are doing well. We're just gonna finish up. Did I say happy Monday? Oh, I did say happy Monday. Uh-oh. I did. Let me see if I can fix that right quick. Let me see if I can edit. Let me see if I can edit that right fast. And say happy whatever today is, Tuesday. All right. Happy Tuesday. Let me put that out here. And then now I'll forward it to my personal page. Okay. So let me share it over here. And feel free to share this broadcast from a studio with somebody, that you know enjoys art. I think I'm sharing it now. So okay, it's saying shared. So I'm going to pop over there and just refresh the page. So come on in. I hope you've got your dreams and your hopes in front of you. One day I'm going to Paris, right? So that's why I've got that backdrop from my hopes and my dreams that are there. Okay. So yes, the happy Tuesday, pink apple / magenta. You know I'm always hoping that you're well. So we're going to turn on these lights and we're going to get started. And the video quality was so poor yesterday. I've got to rethink how we're going to broadcast. Yes, this is our practice. Come on in. Come on in. Take your seats and let's get started. Come on in. I'm ready to go ahead and flip this camera down. Going to pop these paints open and we're going to get started. I did a pink pumpkin and a pink apple yesterday. I'm going to add just a few little touch-ups to it. And you know what? I've got to make sure I squeeze out a little bit of yellow because I did not. I might have to turn off one of these lights because sometimes the glare is so bad. I need to probably get in here and touch it up just a little bit here. Let me see. Move over. Let me move this one back. Move this one over. All right. Tilt. All right. So as far as size comparison, now they're right next to each other. And then this is the apple on the one side. And this is the pink apple on the other. So I'm going to add a little bit of glitter, make it kind of cutesy. And we're going to keep it moving. Okay. It is 6:02. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Let me put this down here. What are you doing? What are you doing today? And how are you doing today? You're doing well. Social distancing and all that. It is Tuesday. Can't wrap my mind around it. Let me squeeze my, let me get a little yellow out. It's just a little, I don't know if you can see, it's a little smidge down in there. I don't believe in throwing out stuff. If I could, I would probably cut this open. You know what? Don't start because I do have a knife. Let me, so that I can get, I want to make sure that as I'm sawing, I am not knocking over paint and whatnot. So let me just tilt you on down and then we'll just proceed from there. I've got the other paints here. Let me tilt you down. Hold on. I'm about to move you now. Okay. I have the other. Whoopsie. Honey, why is this ready to fall over? Come on now. All right. Let me see if I can tilt you back. And it still acts like, oh, child. Why does this want to fall over? Do not do that today. All right. So I am hoping I have you tilted enough, not too much, but let me see what we're seeing here. Okay, so here we are here, and I've got the paints here ready to rock and roll, but yellow is empty, so I'm going to saw, I'm going to get, I'm art teacher, baby. We're going to get the last of the last up out of here. So that's what we're about to quickly do right fast, and I hope I don't make a whole bunch of mess. Let me just go ahead and get that on up out of here. All right, so we've got a nice little serrated knife, and we're about to get into this container right here. Now, of course, in my mind, it would go faster and better. I need to just go quickly, probably to the kitchen and grab a different knife. We're going to get in here. All right, so, yeah. All right, there we go. I think I got a little traction. There we go. So here we are. I hope. Don't watch as we spill. There we go. As we spill paint out everywhere. All right. There we go. I'm sure there's an easier way. Okay, so we've got lots of yellow paint down in here that we just didn't want to go to waste. This is an 8-ounce container, and yeah, we're just, we're going to add a little bit to our sunflower that we didn't do yesterday, and yeah, I'm going to keep it moving. I'm going to add a little bit of touch up to the pumpkin, add a little bit of touch up to the apple, add a little bit of touch up to the sunflower, and then we're going to find us some glitter up in here. Okay, that's what we're doing. All righty, that is what we're doing. So let me see about scooting some of this out over here. All right, let me slide this down. And then, you know what? I'm just going to turn this over just to protect it back here. And I almost want to do a little something different on the back. And I may eventually, but the sunflower for fall right now is really cute. Okay, here we go. I don't know what you're seeing, but we are getting some paint action in here. Okay. There we go. Let's see. Now that was not on the description. So you're getting this part right here totally free. This will cost you nothing extra. All right, so we've got this, and we're just going to slide this off, wipe it off, and we're going to keep on moving. Let me get my paper towels over here. So I don't know what you're creating. What are you making on this? Let me figure out what the date is. 20th day. Okay, you see it's coming out a little bit slow. The 20th day of, there we go. I just want to make sure I don't have yellow paint in unnecessary places. All right, that still had a little bit of the plastic. So let me put this here. I'm going to touch this up, and I might have to hit it again. Let me get my brush over here. So I'm just going to go in with a little small brush. I'm going to wet it over here. I'm not sure if this is on camera anymore, but usually I like for you to see some of the workings. All right, so let me move this down over here so you can see a little bit of that too. Slide this over. Okay, so we're going to go in here and just mix up a little bit. I'm going to grab a little red. Okay, just to get a little orange here. Wipe this off. All right. Just to add in a little bit here. Let me see. Let me think about the shade and the shadow and all of that stuff. I'm going to come around here. tilt this up because yesterday I figured out that maybe if I hold it up a little bit, then my hand isn't totally blocking everything. So I'm just adding just a little bit. Not a whole lot, but I thought I'd bring in a little bit of this orange just to warm that up in there just a little bit. Okay. And you know what? Since I got a little, since I have a little orange, I'm just going to put just a little down here. All right. Same with here. I'll pick up a little bit. Just a little bit of orange. Just to break it up just a smidge. Okay. Right, just adding just a little bit of detail in there. And nobody's really going to notice that. I will. It's just a little bit of orange in the shadow here. So just a little bit. Okay. All right. And I probably need to go ahead and make some final decisions on what I'm going to do with that. So let's go back, get a little bit more yellow, and go ahead and make these good and yellow. Okay. I'm holding it way over here off camera. I'm sorry, I apologize. I'm just going to go back on top because the yellow is a little bit transparent, I should say. Not as opaque as I thought it was. Let me tilt that. Okay. Just adding. That little orange just helps warm it up a little bit. And right back on top with a little bit more yellow. This is very relaxing. This is why I enjoy coming on just to show you, not, oh, look at me, I'm the world's greatest painter. None of that. It's just super duper relaxing. Okay, do you get a little better? Yeah. Now flowers, they're not my forte, but I'm enjoying the little sunflower. I'm just adding that little extra little tip. Boop. Now that wasn't a boop that I wanted. Let me retract that. Just a little fine little piece that's on the end. Now see, I'm not doing necessarily the best way, but we're getting a little bit of something on there. Just a little detail. All right. Okay. I'll look at it a little bit more and see if I need to add anything else. The only thing I might add, let me do that right quick while I'm thinking about it, is a little violet. Now, violet is just one of those little quiet, little subtle colors. Now, let me go ahead and mix this up. Let me make sure my brush is good and cleaned out. All right, let me go ahead and pull up a little red, a little magenta. Don't need a lot. A little bit of blue. And I'm going to dip in black just a little smidge. Take it down a notch or two as far as value. And then just kind of go in here. Add a little bit of flex, especially on the inside here. I'm going to add a little bit of violet here. And it kind of looks blue, but that just kind of breaks up some of that monotony a little bit. Okay. Probably need to put a little bit more in here, especially next to that yellow, because they're complementary colors. Oh, and I almost dipped into the yellow too. Let me see what I need to do. Going in here with a little bit of black. Okay. Just to clean up. Let me see. I'm standing here painting and I'm hoping that it's on. Okay, just to delineate just a little bit up in there. Okay. And this, of course, is if you have the time to do it. Nobody will probably really notice. They'll just kind of see, oh, sunflower, cute, and keep on going. I'm going to take some of this black and I'm going to come right up underneath here a little bit too. Just to see about, let me see. I don't know what you're seeing. To give maybe a little bit more depth up underneath here. All right, I think that's okay. So now, let me clean this out. And I'm going to set this to the side and look at it. I'm glad I put a little bit of that orange in here. Just a smidge. Like I said, just a little bit to warm up this brown, neutral, a little bit of pop of orange to give it a little bit of, like I said, a little bit of warmth. And I'll think about what I want to do for glitter here. Let's see. Let me look and see. I think I'm just going to go back with my stand, Dusty Standby, the folk art. What is this? Extreme glitter. So I'm going to just put just a little bit, and a little bit will go a long way. This needs to dry a little bit. So I'm going to squeeze out. Oh, that's what I said. I'm just going to do squeeze out. Hello. Squeeze out a little bit. Just a little bit, because you don't need that much. And then I'll probably end up putting some over here too. Okay, I'm trying to see. I think I want to pop that highlight just a little bit now that we've got most of everything kind of worked up. So let me just let me flip back up over here right quick just to make sure. I think I closed out the wrong window. Well, I did. I probably did. But I know sometimes you can't see any of the comments. Let me hit this with a hair dryer right quick, and then we'll get our pumpkin and our apple up here. We're gonna throw a little bit of glitter. Okay, let's see if you can see any of the violet inside of there a little bit, just to make a little play on the colors. So it's not just so neutral. Can't even get the word out. Threw a little bit of green in there to give it a little pop. warm and cool, and threw a little bit of violet in there to give it a little bit more, have some orange in the shadows. So let me get my brush. I'm trying to see, do I want this round or do I want the flat? Let me dip in this glitter. And I'm just going to go right on over the earring. Let me see, my hair. Go right on over this earring with a little bit. And it's not over the top. Okay, it's just a little bit. You really probably can't see so well simply because it's wet. But we're going to put a little bit there. And then I think we'll probably have a little bit on the band here. Let's go ahead, add a little bit. Why all of a sudden am I thinking about Bob Ross, please? I don't know. But there's a lot of green in this glitter that I mentioned on another live broadcast. So I know that will be really good for this. And I think I'm going to leave it on the band only. I thought about putting it on the sunflower. And I think I might leave it here and call it a day. Okay, just a smidge. And what I might do, I might hit it with a dryer and do a second layer. Okay, I don't want to mess with it too much because I don't want to pull up what I've already placed down there. And then do a second layer here. Hold on. And then we're going to get going on here. Let's see, 6:21. Where does this time go? And I promise you I didn't do a bunch of yammering like I normally do. So I'm going to add a little bit more. I'm going to add a second layer here and there. Yep, and that's cute. That's actually that's pretty cute. I don't know if you're seeing any of the reflectiveness, but that's nice. And it's not over the top. I think on the sunflower it might have been over the top. So this band, this green band, the flecks of green glitter in here is just enough. Let me see. Ooh, there's a little drop of water. We're not trying to water down anything. Going in here. I'm just using the remainder. See, I squeezed out too much glitter because a little bit really does go a long way. Let me hit. You see all of this here? I don't like throwing away stuff. But we're going to go ahead and put a coat on the apple. I don't know about the pumpkin. Okay, so here we are. Ooh, I'm way out of the scene. So we're adding another layer. And I think that's going to be just enough. So let me hit this with the dryer again, and then we'll do this. All right. So I think you can see it, a little bit of shimmer. And I think that's cute. We're going to leave that be. So yes, anything with green in it, did I put it away? This really does help pop it out. I'm hoping I'm showing this the right way. Folk Art Extreme Glitter. Now, like I said before, I wish that they had one that didn't have as much of the green or really no green at all. Just let it be silver, or maybe one with the pink, and maybe one that has looks like orange. It's like a rainbow in here, and then have one that's more blue. So here we are. There's a little band, a little bit of bling on the earring. And there we go. Okay, so let me set this off to the side. And where's my big brush? Or my larger brush, I should say. And we're going to go ahead Let me move the magenta. Let me wet this. I probably should, because see, most of the paint will end up in here. And I don't want the paint in there. I want it to actually come out. So I'm going to use the finer brush. And the pumpkin, I'm going to think about that one a little bit more. Probably need to do a little pop. Let me do a little pop of, it didn't even open up the white. A little pop of white here. A little pink. Let's go ahead and try to just boop. Okay, so I've got a little magenta mix here. I'm going to go right back in the center and go with my little pop. I'll work that out a little bit. Okay, and I think I kind of like that. Boop, got a little bit. Let me work this out here. And then go in with my extreme white right in the center. I have that over there. I'm going to blend this out just a little bit. Okay, I think that's good enough. And then we'll hit that with the dryer. So maybe we will just finish with the glitter, with the icing on top tomorrow. So we did get in here, add just a little bit more. So maybe in these last couple of minutes, I cleaned that out. I'm gonna leave this here, pull this down, and then add just a little bit of the magenta. Ooh, see, I need to use that glitter. Add just a little bit of magenta to the top. I don't know why I decided to do that line back there. And I really need to use this larger brush. I never did, but all right. I just heard the alarm go off, and you probably heard just like a loud buzz. I might have to revisit this again, this part right here. But the rest of it, I kind of like. So, not sure what decisions I was making about that, but I still kind of like that though. Let me clear that off just a moment. So, what I'm going to do is hit this with a little bit of the dryer. I could just go ahead and you know what? I forgot. I probably should have just let this cool off a little bit. Let me dip just a little bit in that water because the glitter can be a little bit thick coming out. And then, like I said, I didn't make things any better by putting it on a warm surface. So I'm already looking. I do not like the way that that is going on at all. So I'm going in here with a little water and I'm thinning it down a little bit. So it looks more white. Okay, I'm going to go over the whole surface really fast. And just to move that glitter, because it was just clumping up in one area. I didn't want that. You want it to be kind of smooth. Whoops. Let me get the last little bit of this glitter. Had just a little water on my brush. And let's just move this around. And then that's going to be it. This is Bernaid Flournoy, art teacher, portrait painter, paint party instructor, art kit maker, and I'm here to serve you with art services. And I am so glad you were able to join me in my studio. If you can, just give a like. And if you know of some creative, once this dries, this will be okay. Once you dry it, that takes that sheen off of there. I'm gonna twist along here. Once you dry it, that kind of helps you kind of determine where everything is. I think one coat is okay, but you can see that some areas are coated a little bit more with that glitter. So this is the regular schmegular warm apple. I almost want a strawberry. Need to see if I can get a strawberry cut out and have this apple. So this is a nice pink apple and nice pink pumpkin. I will probably add where is my extreme glitter? I'll probably add some of this tomorrow. So thank you for joining me again. And like I said, if you know of creative that enjoys painting, or you have a young little person that you know is creative that you think would like to see some of these videos, please save it and share it with them. Or what do they say? Tag. Yeah, I'm trying to get up on like the latest like and everything, and I'm like forever busy. But yeah, feel free to share this with another art lover, especially people that love paint parties. If they love to party with the paint, please share this out to them. And let me show my last little bit, and we are out of here. Hold on, I'm going to raise you up. Hold on just a little bit. Oh, wait, I think I had me raised up to the ceiling. Whoop, so sorry about that. So let me get over here. I want to see it in the light. Whoop, 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 whoop. Got a little bit of shimmer. Whoop. All right, a little bit of shimmer on the ear. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, that is super duper cuteness. Got my little pink apple, a little shimmer. Now, regular apple. Let me put in the shimmer. I like that. I like that. So I don't know if I'm going to use any of the serious glitter on that. Now I may come on in here and sling some on here tomorrow. Like, what do they say? Throw happiness around like confetti. We might be a little happy tomorrow. Peace to you. We're about to get these lights. Hope you had a great Tuesday. Hope it was good. And if it wasn't so great, just think about the good parts. Okay? Give somebody a call. Brighten up their day. You know, today was okay. Just tiring. I'm thankful to be able to have the energy to run around. Just a little tired, ready for a little dinner. Peace to you, beautiful people. Have an amazing evening. Do something that makes your heart sing, something that makes your heart come alive. Give somebody a smile. Do something that makes your heart smile. Peace to you. Tomorrow we're gonna throw a little glitter around like confetti. Okay. Peace. And I'm hoping I'm hitting the right button. So there we go. All right. You know how this goes. Where's the theme music? Oh, oh goodness. That's the willing worker, of course. Hold on just a moment. That's my child coming on.